let's say you wanted to trigger some code or run some code once a file was changed or deleted within a particular directory in Node. Um, Luckily for us, the FS library has a watch that we can use. So here I've got the storage folder or directory, and inside of that I have other.json and test.json. Both of them are empty. And then I have the demo.js, which is going to have my logic. So if we're using CommonJS, we can require the FS mod library here. If you would prefer to use ES6 modules, you can import it like so. So here I've got a object that I'm going to write to other.json. And when that other.json has been written to, it's going to trigger the watcher. So in order to do this, first let's write the code to write to the file. And I'm going to do JSON, write it, yeah, JSON, yeah. Okay, so first, of course, we got the file path. So do storage / other.json. And then the data, which is going to be json.stringify our object. So now this, when we trigger, when we run the code, we'll write produce apple to other.json. Simple enough. But we want to trigger some code once that has been done, once it detects a change in other.json. So here we can use the fs.watch. And yeah, you put in the path. So we're going to just put in the path to the folder or the directory. I tried doing it to the specific file and it did not work. So do it to the directory, and then I can show you how to listen to a specific file. And then you put in the callback, which takes two parameters. One is going to be the event type. The other will be the file name. And you can console log both if you'd like to just see what they are. Event type will be type change, and then the file name will of course be whichever file has changed within the storage directory. I'll just, I don't know. All right, so yeah, let's run this and show you how it works. So what happened here was we created the object, it went down to here, it wrote the data, and then fs.watch was triggered, and you can see that event type was changed, and the file that was changed was other.json. Now let's say we wrote it to the other file. Then it would say test.json. So it's listening to everything within the directory, and it will tell you which file name was changed. Now say you wanted to listen to just like a specific file, or you wanted to do some sort of code when a specific file had changed. Well, you can use a switch. Key will be the file name, and then the value, of course, will be the file name. So if other.json, then console.log change in other. And then if we wanted to listen to test.json, then change in test. Let's just change you can see that the change was in test, so this triggered. Yeah, so another thing you can be aware of is this does return a watcher, so you could say like this, and so say you wanted to stop listening to this directory at some point. You would just simply, in the appropriate part of the code, of course, say watcher.close, and that will make it so that it's no longer listening to the storage directory. There is some methods called fs.watch file. And reading through the Node documentation, it sounded like they preferred to use the watch because watch file was slower, and there were some other reasons. It was older. Seemed like watch was the best one to do. So yeah, that is how you listen to changes in files or a directory in Node.